So we're gonna focus on the back. You wanna build that thick back. We're gonna work on that. We're also gonna work on the arms, the shoulders, the triceps, some biceps, that round, full looking chest. Look at round, just full. I got some exercises for you. So I go live, we go live right? Mondays, Tuesdays, pardon, we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So when we go live and I respond to those. The goal of the live is to encourage every single one to come on for the busy people. This is mainly for the busy people, busy professional who don't want to waste time. So when I'm doing a workout, you can hop in, whatever part you want to do, you can do just that. You can take 5-10 minutes, you do just one split of the workout. It could be back, it could be chest, you could do just a few of them, and that's it. On the next workout, you can hop in on what you want. So take 5-10 minutes, train, take care of yourself. I'm gonna get some music, then we're gonna get going. So we're gonna start with the back. For the back, we're gonna start with the lower back, right here. This part. So to target that zone, what we're gonna do one arm rows. We're gonna grab a pair of dumbbells, then we're gonna get into that. It's my pair of dumbbells. Grab that, then you keep going. And with that, we got 20 reps on this side. You want to do the same thing for each side. So we did 20 reps on the first side. You're going to switch it up. You go to the other side, right here. Then you do the same number of reps. Same concept, maintain the same form. So we get this rolling. Grab the dumbbell, get into position, and then you roll. And with that, we are done. We got 20 reps each side. So when you're done with one exercise, take a moment, cool down, catch your breath, recover properly, then we move on to the next exercise. So the goal of this live is to invite everyone. It's really for the busy people, the busy professional who don't have time. Take a moment in your day, about between 5 to 20 minutes, real quick. Then you work out a little bit so you can get in shape and stay in shape, take care of yourself. So with that, we're done with the lower back, with the lats right here. We're done with that. We're gonna move on next to the upper part of the back. Hey, hello Al. How you doing? Nice having you in the lab. So we're gonna go into the upper back. For the upper back, right here. It's mainly gonna be about targeting the traps. But it's also gonna target your rear delt a little bit. But we're gonna be targeting mainly the traps. So for that we're gonna do some incline dumbbell row. So we're gonna grab a pair of dumbbells, get in an incline position, get your back straight, you go down, you hold the position, and then you roll. You don't curve your back. You don't want to go curl like this. No, don't curl like that. I really want you to go down, almost like a gorilla, you could say. So you don't go round, you just go down, keep your back up, straight. And then you roll. That's it, you roll. That's how we're gonna do the next exercise. Hold on a bit, let me adjust the camera. Perfect, I have a question. It seems the lighting isn't very well directed. Just hold on a moment. I'll be right back. Good, this is much better. The lighting is better with this. Okay. So, I'm gonna grab the pair of dumbbells, then we're gonna go. Get into position, get ready. You bring some music. Bring the chest up, keep your back straight as you can, you go down, then you roll. And with that, we got 14 reps. That's it. So you catch your breath between every single exercise. Take your time, catch your breath. If you need some water, you get some water, drink a little bit, stay hydrated. Cool down a little bit. Then you move on to the next exercise. Let me catch my breath. Let's breathe. Hold on a moment. Okay, so next we're gonna move on to the shoulders. And for the shoulders, we're gonna start with the rear delt. Now for the rear delt, we're gonna do some incline. We're gonna do some incline rows. Well, they're not gonna be rows, they're gonna be raises. Incline lateral raises. It's kind of a mix between, because you're rowing, but you're not rowing with a strict form. So you're gonna row, but you're gonna go a little bit sideways. So you're not gonna go strict with the row, you're gonna go a little bit sideways. So there's a little bit of a sideways there, and then you roll. Look at this. You can really see the engagement on your rear delt. So you really want to focus on the activation on the muscle. Don't chase the weight for a start. Really chase the proper form, feel the muscle. And gradually you're going to be able to really recruit the muscle that you want to work. And from there, you keep proper form, and then you build up on it. You want to build on proper form. So we're going to be using this pair of dumbbell right here. For that. Please hold on. Okay. So then we're gonna drop the weights, get something lighter, then we're gonna keep going. Good. I'm gonna, with that, you're gonna be able to really hit your rear delt. So we're gonna catch a break, then we're gonna move on next to the side delt. Now, if you wanna have that wide frame when it comes to your upper body, the side delt is really gonna help you build that. Because if I go like this, you can see this wider portion, it's really your side delt. So if you want that frame, I recommend you build your side delt. A good exercise for that is going to be the lateral raises. So what we're going to do is that we're going to use two pair of weight. We're going to start with a bigger one. We're going to do the side raises on a really smaller range of motion. Now once you cannot do it anymore properly, we're going to switch up to a lighter weight, and then we're going to keep going. And we might give it a little bit of a swing to get some extra reps in there. So let's get this going. Slightly incline, then you raise. Just like that. Let's, hold on, let me get further. Okay. Then we drop to the lighter weight, then we keep going. And just like that, we are done with the side delts. So, that is a good exercise you can do to build your side delts. If you're enjoying this live, please drop a like, it helps out. And if ever you want to hop in during the live, the regular hours, you can subscribe to the page. Now with that being said, we're going to move on next to the chest. If you want to build your chest, right, I recommend you do the next exercise. Let me put the dumbbells, then we're going to get to that. Give me a moment, right there. So the next exercise is really going to focus more on the chest, but mainly the upper portion. So if you want to really build your chest as a whole, I recommend you do this. I am talking about, I am checking the camera at the same time, checking the screen, making sure everything is fine. So the exercise I'm talking about is going to be incline dumbbell presses. Now the great thing about the exercise is that with the dumbbells, it helps you work on that unilateral strength, so one side at a time, which is something that the bench doesn't really help you much with. It helps you with, sure, as a whole, but unilateral, you're really going to have the weight on each arm separately. So it can really help you balance that strength unilaterally on every single side individually. But also it's going to really help you target this upper part of your chest, and it's still going to hit the lower part of your chest. It's going to hit your chest as a whole, but it's going to help you more gaining that full look. Please hold on a moment. We're going to be moving up soon with that. In about a minute. Just some technical issues from my end. I think I might be needing a support of the device. Okay, so for the upper chest, to hit your chest as a whole, a great exercise, incline dumbbell press. So we're gonna grab a pair of dumbbells. We get in an incline position, then you press. Okay. Now this is a good exercise to really build your chest. If you're enjoying this, really I recommend you follow so that you can get workouts and tips that can help you build muscle on a busy schedule. So that is the main focus. Now with that, we are done with the chest. We're gonna move on next to the shoulders. We're gonna go on to we're gonna move on the focus being the front delt. Give me a moment. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is really going to focus on your front delt. It's also going to target, yes, your side delts, but it's really going to focus on your front delt. The exercise is going to be incline dumbbell presses. Typically it's done to hit the side delt, but when you analyze the exercise, LOL, we are training on the shoulders right now. So when you analyze the exercise, this is my front delt right here. This is the front delt. cutting in right here. So if I go like this and I do a press, if you can see it, you're gonna see the weight is mainly dropped on the front delt. There's a little bit of side delt, but it's really focusing on the front delt. Look, this is your front delt, this is still your front delt, and yep, right there. You're gonna see the focus. Look, have a look. Front delt. Front delt, look. So this exercise, it's quite something that very often you're gonna see people do to hit the side delt, but it's really efficient for your front delt. So we're gonna get on with that. So we're gonna hit the front delt. Dumbbell presses. And with that, you're gonna be able to hit your side delt, your front delt. I am dead on that one. I gotta tell you, I don't feel my shoulders anymore. So we're gonna catch a quick break. Then we're gonna move on to the next part. We're gonna move on to the triceps. Now, for the triceps, now we're gonna move on to the triceps. For the triceps, we're gonna do some overhead extensions. So you can grab a pair of dumbbells, just one dumbbell. Then you go like this. Control the movement. And with that, you're really gonna target the triceps. Have a look at this. It's really gonna help you target that triceps. My tricep feels sore right now. So, we're gonna move on to the arms. But before we go on to the arms, we're gonna do one more exercise for the triceps. So another exercise that we can do for the triceps, incline push-ups. So you go incline like this, go down, then you push. If you cannot do that, you can go on your knees, then you do push-ups. Now that is a good exercise which is also going to help you target your triceps. Now, So with that being done, we're gonna move on to the biceps. I'm gonna get closer, then I'm gonna show you. For the biceps, we're gonna do 2 exercises. We're gonna have dumbbell curls, regular dumbbell curls. This is gonna help you target this part of your bicep, this bigger portion right here. And then we're gonna move on to another exercise after that, which is gonna help you target this part of your bicep. So between your triceps and this other head of your bicep, there is right here a muscle called the brachialis. If I am saying that properly, it's right here. Now, this next exercise after the first one is going to help you target that part. So, without further ado, let's get this rolling. Okay. Please hold on a moment. Let me grab some water. Alright. If you're enjoying this, please give a like and a follow so that when the live goes on, you can help me. So, for the biceps. Great exercise. You're really gonna fit on this bigger part of your biceps. Really good exercise. So, the next exercise which I was talking about, which is gonna target this part. So the next one to target this part right here. We're gonna do hammer curl. So you go like this, but just switch it inwards. From the side, it looks like this. Oh yeah. And with that, we are done with the biceps. So, you look at my bicep right now, you can see it's really puffed. Have a look at this, everyone. Really puffed. Now, we're going to move on to the next exercise. Next one is going to target your forearms. We're going to do 2 exercises. So, the first one is going to target this part of your forearms. Then the second one is going to target this part of your forearms. So with that being said, let's get this going. So we're going to start with this part of your forearms. We're going to do curls just like this. So we go at about 80 degrees. No more than that. Right here. Once you're done with that, you're going to switch up the grip so that you can target this part. And with that, forearms are going to be pumped. The whole body is going to be pumped. And you're done. So that's a really quick workout that you can do from home. So that's a really short and quick workout that you can do from home if you don't have a lot of time. So if you're a busy professional, I recommend you follow the page because I really focus about busy people. So we want quick, short, efficient because you don't have time, you don't want to waste time when you're busy. So you want something that is short, quick, efficient. You can just be like in and out. So you can do in like 30 minutes and less. If you look at the live, it's been running for about what, 32 minutes. I had to warm up and everything. So yeah, really efficient. We're talking max 35 minutes. So I'm gonna be bringing out more of these workouts. If you wanna be hopping on to the live, during the live you can train with me. But if you get any question, you wanna follow up, you wanna maybe a more specific plan, you can send me a message. I recommend you follow the page so that when the workouts drops, the video drops, if you got any question, you can drop them. If you got anything you would like to have more specific to you, you can send me a message. But it's really about busy people. That is my focus. So if you're a busy professional who want to get in shape and you don't have much time, you're welcome to follow. Take the workouts, you can do them, short, quick. But if you want something more custom and specific to you, we might need a tailored plan. You might need to reach out to me by Calendly, book into my meetings to get a free consultation. But in the meantime, give a follow, hop in during the live training, take about 5 to 10 minutes in your day and train, take care of yourself. As I always say, keep pushing. Thank you all for logging in today. I'll see you on to next time, which should be Thursday. Have a good day, everyone. Follow for more. It helps me out too, and it gives me the capacity to help you out more. So when you follow, it gives me more resources to be able to help out more, and it's a win-win. So you follow, you get the workout, you get a plan, you get a workout, you get some motivation, you get some guidelines, you get a lot of stuff that you don't need to be researching on. And if you got questions, you can send them my way. I respond to those. If you've been following the live, you're gonna see that I've been doing that for months. Well, I've been doing the page for a few years now. So yeah, it's a win-win. I try to make as much as possible a win-win. So until next time, keep pushing.